news you can count on continues with Gina Glaros and meteorologist Rob Leidick.
This year marks the 25th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act.
The legislation gave people with disabilities access to employment and educational opportunities, public transportation, and many other services. Yesterday, officials released the results of a survey showing the level of ADA accessibility in Northeast Indiana. The report card gave Northeast Indiana a C in every category studied, including public transportation, employer discrimination, and government enforcement of the ADA. Local advocates say while the report card is not great, it shows progress that will hopefully continue well into the future.
We have a generation of kids now, young people, who were born after the ADA. In 100 years, hopefully it'll be in the history books a little more than it is. But beyond that, they won't notice because things will just be different.
And the celebration didn't stop yesterday. There are many events you can do today throughout the area.
And joining us now to talk about the celebration is Executive Director of the AWS Foundation, Lynn Gilmore, and Julie Myers. Thanks so much for being here this morning.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Tell us a little bit more about the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Well, it was landmark legislation which created equality and opportunity for individuals with disabilities and helped to break down those barriers that prevent people from the things that you identified: public transportation, education, and employment.
Julie, why is this act so important to you? How has this changed your life?
It's changed my life in many ways. As far as I'm trying to find a job, so I know the Disabilities Act is very important for people like myself who are trying to enter the workforce, so that employers see us as capable individuals looking for jobs.
Yeah, what do you think about the study of that report card and the findings?
I don't think it sounds very good, but like Lynn said, there's always room for improvement, and hopefully as time goes on, things will start to improve for Fort Wayne.
Mm-hmm. Now, there's a celebration going on. What is your favorite part, both of you, of the celebration?
Well, the AWS Foundation is sponsoring two really unique activities today. The first one is from 10 to 3 on Bar Street. In fact, I just dropped the artist off, Dwayne Zott, who has developed many adaptive art tools, and Julie has participated in that activity a year ago when we brought Dwayne here for the Disabilities Expo. But we're laying down a huge canvas, a blank canvas on Bar Street, and then we're going to paint, walk and roll all the way across it, and this mural is going to be covered with layers of gorgeous colors. Wow. And cutouts representing and celebrating the ADA 25th will appear. People's names will appear on the canvas. So we hope to display that somewhere around town after today. And then this afternoon at 2 o'clock at the Civic Theater is the first sensory-friendly performance of the ever-popular Broadway musical Mary Poppins. So the lights will be up, the music will be down, people can walk around, there'll be a quiet area for those who need to sort of settle down, and they will be viewing televisions in the lobby. You can bring your own food, and it's free for people with disabilities, their caregivers, and their families. So we're really excited about these two events, and they're all happening down on the Arts Campus area. So, you know, we invite people to come down regardless of your ability. Dwayne Zott is an incredibly talented artist who has devoted his life to making art possible for everyone.
Wonderful. That sounds like an amazing day. Now, Lynn, other than these events, how can folks get involved all year round?
I think it's important for people to recognize that individuals like Julie have so much to offer, and you need to see the person and know the person and not the disability, because it always use people first language, a person with cerebral palsy, a person with autism, and the fact that there are special gifts and talents and perhaps unique ways of doing things shouldn't deter anybody from employment, education, or social activities.
Absolutely.
So through these activities today, we want to create more awareness. We've done vignettes that have aired on CBS and PBS, demonstrating the abilities and gifts of people who live in our part of the state.
Lynn, always a pleasure.
Julie, thanks so much.
To meet you.
Thank you. Come down and see us and paint.
Oh, we'll be there.
We'll do.
ADA's 25th anniversary celebration is today, and there's an interactive painting, as we mentioned, and printmaking experience that you can be a part of. That is going on from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Bar Street. Mary Poppins, the Broadway musical, will also be performing. That starts at 2 p.m. at the Arts United Center, and it is free.